This is a difficult one, isn't it? My days. Very, very difficult. Let's just make sure we're live here before this kicks off in earnest. I don't know if we are live. It hasn't come up. Wait, what's that? Yeah, so we're going to try this once, twice, thrice maybe, and then we're definitely going to end up having to put the difficulty down, I think. So I think we're going to take him out about 3 times. Okay. Where is he? I think Rex is down. Rex Quando.
Shepard here, baby. You cut through the jamming?
We did. It was heavily defended, but we got through and disabled their tag.
Okay.
I am Commander Shepard! Are you kidding me? You're nothing but one more mercenary thug. Commander, the Normandy's prepping for a jump to FTL. Can you get to the cockpit, like, soon? Negative. I'm occupied in the...
Javik.
Roger that, Commander. We'll proceed with Plan B. Plan B? The hell is
Who did that?
B?
Oh man. Where's this guy come from? I'm dead. Ah, flip. Oh man.
Except for the part where you're losing.
Oh, come on. Why do I not have any bullets here? Oh my day.
Good as yours. A team. You have minions.
Oh my days. Ooh. This is tough. It was going well at the start there, then I kept getting flanked. Javik and Rex didn't really do...
Shepard here, Bacon. Cut through the jamming?
We did. It was heavily defended, but we got through and disabled their tag. We need backup!
Can you get to the cockpit, like, soon? Negative. I'm occupied in the shuttle bay. Roger that, Commander. We'll proceed with Plan B. Plan B? The hell is Plan B? Are you kidding me? You're nothing but one. Again with the pancreas. I'm overriding the Skycar safeties, Commander. I'll instruct Normandy's plan to get their attention. We're bait? Plan B stands for bait.
Oh my days. Ah, come on, no, just go down! That is so annoying! Why, sometimes he just will not go behind cover. Sometimes he just will not go behind cover. Somebody take this chick out. Oh my days. Oh my days! We've got to a cutscene. Oh man. We've got halfway. Thank goodness for that. I don't know how that happened, but thank goodness this better be a save zone. Otherwise, I'm going to cry. Flippin' heck.
What the hell's going on up there? Get us out of the nebula and jump to FTL.
We can't. A sky car keeps blocking our path.
Then shoot it!
This guy can't fly like Junker, you see, it's the issue.
Need to stay within 30 degrees of the nose to block course plotting. That makes us a perfect target. No, that makes us the bait. Do you want me to drive? No.
Why is Joker not driving? He's the best driver in the galaxy, I thought.
Damn it! Launch the shuttle and blow that thing out of the sky.
Now Mrs. Wideload's about to head out here, so I may have to drop off here and give her a quick smoocheroonie.
Watch your step.
Saving. It's hard to beat the old piranha, isn't it?
My game is just as good as yours. You have minions. You're running out.
Really struggled to find the microphone button there. Mrs. Wideload came in, I'm shaking with adrenaline. Where are these guys?
Real ship gets a lot harder.
I become the aggressor.
This tired old man is kicking your ass. Get Dagger Blood in here. Here it
Why is that not why is that not why is that not there we go, that's
I earned these scars protecting the galaxy. You got yours from a piece
oh no,
of dish.
oh no.
Larzo.
Flippin' heck.
You wait.
What's happened there? Did I get him? Oh no, they're rolling, 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 ever closer to death. I can't believe this. I had 10 people watching earlier whenever I failed this, and this time I've done it first try, and nobody's watching. And that's a real shame. I guess it was just that pressure of Mrs. Wideload coming back for the... coming back for a cheese toasty.
Hang on.
This is why, because we've got a team.
Thanks.
What about this pie jam?
Kill the clone, see you later, son.
You. Get off my ship.
Sorry, mate. The next Mass Effect would be good if he actually survived and you're actually playing as clone Shepard and you're trying to sort of, you know,
Fortunately, they weren't here long enough to do much real damage.
I don't know.
Although I may need some help from James cleaning up the damage to the shuttle bay.
Plus they overloaded the heat diffusion system firing at us. Not sure if you noticed, but Shuttle Guy here did some crazy stunt flying to keep us in one piece.
Well done,
Nice
Steve.
to fly something a little more maneuverable than the Kodiak.
What about Edie? Is she back online?
I am once again fully in control of the Normandy.
Well, thank goodness for that. Who's
Glad to
this
hear it.
loser?
What about the Mercs? Any survivors?
Just one crappy-ass pilot and her. Alliance has taken her to a high-security facility. Maybe she can give him some dirt on Cerberus.
Shit thinks she's all that, but she's not.
Cooperate with the authorities.
Maya, I know that voice.
Do you really?
You're getting a chance to redeem yourself. Don't waste it.
So serious. Admit it. Some part of you liked having
I
me
don't even
around.
know who you are. She's
Looking up to the legend.
really got a
We
big
had
hand of
some
herself.
laughs.
Some laughs.
Who
You're about
knows?
around for about 30
Maybe
seconds.
we'll have more someday.
No, we won't. Because you're gonna stay in your cell and do your time.
I cannot
Afraid I'll
kill this
escape,
chick.
Come back for revenge. Is the great Commander Shepard pleading for his life?
I'm pleading for yours.
Sick.
So thoughtful. Then I suppose I'm off to lock up.
Do I ever get to kill this chick?
You
If
know,
I'd picked a different option.
he wouldn't have let me live.
He's dead.
Can't clone everything.
Oh man, I should have
In the
killed
old
her.
days, we've just shot her. Good times.
Good old Rex. He's right. I should have shot her. Garrus? Garrus is back. Back from the dead, from the swarm.
The rest of the squad's waiting outside. We'll have the Normandy back in shape in no time.
Why is it zooming in on her like she's some sort of big character? We spend no time with this chick.
That was relaxing. In my cycle, shore leave involved a higher body count.
Come on.
Hold on,
Maybe we can
Javik.
take some actual time off. No explosions or anything. Just us.
Don't know about no explosions. But just us sounds perfect.
What about Miranda? All the lads from Mass Effect 2 are dead. Apart from Jacob, and he was the worst. Garrus is gone. Thane's gone. Morden's gone. Legion's gone. Even Zaid is dead. Just Jacob. Jacob's the one that survived. That sucks. He's not that... He's not great, is he? He's kind of like Caden. Like
So,
another
after a
Caden.
hard day spent fighting an evil clone, you know what comes next.
A nap?
Please, we party down.
Well, I gotta get going. Things to settle up before I head back to Tuchanka. Always fires to put out when you're in charge, right?
Oh, Rex, come
Let me
on.
know if you want to hang out or if you're having that party.
See ya.
You can't just go to Tachanka and come straight back again.
Well, no pressure. No one's gonna make you throw a party.
Begin party preparations.
Good idea. Let's set it up.
Do we have to?
I've channeled discretionary funds into your account for the purchase of any celebratory supplies, Commander.
What does that mean?
Okay, Edie and Cortez and
Can't
Trainer.
believe how easily I did that in the end after having such a meltdown earlier.
Sony about any potential upcoming celebrations.
Wait. I'm in charge of the guest list.
Yeah, so there's no uninvite button on this thing?
All right. But when it's time, I invite the rest.
Cortez just invited James. So...
Well, I would have invited James. He's alright.
I'm gonna
He's
go
not
out
too
and see
bad.
how much trouble I can get into without snapping a femur.
Members of your crew have expressed interest in spending time with you, Commander. You can check your private terminal for messages.
Okay,
If you
thanks.
require activities, Silver Sun Strip has an arcade in addition to the casino. You have also been granted a complimentary pass to the combat simulator.
Combat simulator.
Thanks, Cliff. Guess I should take advantage of some shore leave myself.
Okay. I have your new questions here. As a leader, do I ever feel that the end justify the means? Spirit of law over word of law. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but I think I know what you're after. You're referring to the way I, arranged to have the Normandy released to Commander Shepard before the Battle of the Citadel. I'm not sure how valuable hindsight is to the military. Obviously, it worked out for the best. Without the Normandy and Commander Shepard free to do what they needed to do, what we needed them to do, Saren might have taken the Citadel. I think it's clear what a different galaxy this would be if that had happened. I did what I had to. If I had been wrong, I would have gladly accepted the repercussions. The real trick is never being wrong. If you're looking for more action and less philosophy in these notes, let me know.
That was actually a shorter one, thank goodness. Anderson sure knows how to rattle on. The Normandy? The Normandy?
Sure, I can talk about Commander Shepard. Big topic. There's been a lot written about the Commander, but most of it isn't true. People are quick to judge. They don't know the whole story. I don't even know the whole story. But I know the man. Worked with him. Fought with him. Trust him with my life. Shepard's had some rough patches. Who of us hasn't? He's been forced to fight a lot of battles alone. God only knows how he got out of some of that. Makes your head spin. Thing is, you never heard a complaint. Never once got, no sir, I can't do that. He never hesitated. Few people know what Shepard's been through. I'd like to think I come pretty close. And I worry sometimes he forgets. There's a whole bunch of people who lose sleep over him getting back home. Maybe it doesn't need to be said. Maybe we're too dumb to say it. Soldiers like the Commander are rare. Men like Shepard, even more rare. Sure, I can talk about Commander Shepard.
Big topic.
Big topic. No, it's fine. I got a few minutes.
Few minutes?
Yeah, I was there. My first real combat. First for a lot of us. I remember one night early in the war, strapped to my seat as our transport approached the LZ. Everyone was dead silent. Just the sound of breathing. Good men. I trained with all of them. We're always joking and horsing around, but not this time. few smiles. Then Hendricks turned to me and said, "Hell, Anderson, I heard it was a picture of your mama that started this goddamn war in the first place. Scared the Torians shitless." Everyone had a good laugh at that. And the boys fought great that night. Sometimes that's all it takes. A joke, a pat on the back. Just a little reminder that everything's gonna be okay.
Very good. Very good. Keith Andrews, Keith Dave, whatever he's called, is having good fun doing these bits.
Interplanetary Combatives Training Program is all business from day one.
How so?
We're given basic gear, then separated and stranded on an asteroid with no nav data. The test ends when the last person runs out of oxygen.
Sounds daunting. What happens to the ones who run out of air first?
Out of the program. The best N7s can survive alone, but work together to survive even longer.
That's very impressive, Admiral. Deep space survival training. Well, that has to be so difficult. All of it would take such strength of character. Well, just plain strength. But then you seem like a strong person.
I'm sorry. Is there a question in there?
Well, does the program make the man? Or do you think you were born for this?
It's a bit of both, I suppose. Every soldier reaches a point in their career, sometimes more than once, when they are asked to give more than they ever thought they could. That moment is the test. I've seen men and women, almost sure to fail, persevere long past the point of breaking. That experience changes them. Others, with all the gifts and abilities, fail in that moment. Sometimes they pick themselves up and carry on. Sometimes they're just done.
What about you? What was your moment?
I've had a few, none of which I'd like to share. But I think the toughest tests are still ahead of me.
What makes you say that?
Call it a hunch.
Soldier's intuition?
Something like that.
Do you trust your intuition?
Flippin' heck, Kalisa. How long is this interview going to be?
It depends on the day. No,
Don't want to go through all that again. Housewarming? Tally. Miranda. How do we invite people over? How do we reply? Javik? This is this random thing. It says customize. I don't know. Any more interesting tales from...
Commander, if you would like to begin the party, you will need to purchase supplies on the strip first. I have already...
You never asked me about this, but my wife just called.
My ex-wife.
Nobody likes to talk about the toll that long months apart can have on military relationships. She wasn't military. She couldn't handle it. civilization rising to meet our desires. We pay a price for that curiosity, that drive. Our relationships suffer. People we love suffer. But that's reality, and it's worth the cost. I must have thought it was. I guess I still do. In the end, you just have to hope you made the right choices.
How do I invite people over?
Embarrassing moments? I've got more of those than anyone will ever know. Only way to learn something. But if I had to pick one to share... I had just gotten promoted to N7. Full of myself.
King of the Castle.
Found myself buying drinks for undesirables in some rundown bar in the wards. They toasted my recent promotion. Hell, they would have toasted Batarian slavers if it had got them more drinks. About the time my money ran out, my new friends turned on me. I was outnumbered. Things didn't look good. My plan to get out of there involved lots of punching. Well, that worked for a while. Then a table hit me. Or I fell down. When I came to, I saw a Solarian putting the rest of the troublemakers down. A Solarian? Moved like a damn cat, I swear. When everybody was out cold. Or running. He walked over and helped me up. N7, he asked. Yes, sir, I replied. He looked over my collection of unconscious friends, nodding. Not bad, human, he said. Then he walked away. I had met my first Spectre. Learned an important lesson that day. No matter how good you think you are, there's always somebody quicker, faster, and a hell of a lot smarter than you.
Not for Shepard.
That little lesson's kept me alive more than once since then.
Lots of interesting little tidbits from Anderson here. Where's all the gang? Where's all the gang? Where's all the gang? Weapons bench. Armor locker. Hot tub. Get in there, get... Tally probably would die if she tries to go in there.
Okay. So, Tombstone data. Admiral David Edward Anderson. Not sure why anybody would be interested, but thanks for asking. I was born in London, June 8th.
Ursula Anderson.
1937. The last of 3 children born to Ursula and Paul Anderson. A nurse and a flight mechanic, respectively. But that's a little dry. Someone's gonna spice this up, right? Never been much for the spotlight. Anyway, where was I? It was a second marriage for my parents. They were almost 50 by the time they had me. My mother worked shifts, so my father would often take me to the base. While he worked, I watched transport ships and fighters take off. Worked his whole life around space travel, my father. But he never left Earth. Not for a day. He was a good man. But that's just a side note. Don't put that in. Who is it, Kaylee? Yes, I need to take that. I hope this is what you're after. I'll get to the more interesting N7 stuff next time. The Turians. Well, I might not always see eye to eye with the politics of the individual, but I have a great respect for the Turian military. Any Alliance soldier lucky enough to take part in their training programs will certainly be better for it. Their precision, skill, and discipline come together in a way that's second to none. Not that I'm faulting our own people or training. It's just that after fighting Turians in the First Contact War, years later, I had the opportunity to observe and train on Palaven. It was a turning point for me. And I would encourage any soldier to try it. It's a unique experience to put put yourself in the squad of a Turian commander. My commander was an uncompromising bastard named Bartix Oryx. If you can find him, just ask how the platoon I commanded was trounced in his strategy game. Humbly. But I've used what I learned that day many times. The xenophobes will have their say. But I think it's vital that we do more of this kind of cross-species training. There you go. And if you do find General Oryx, let me know. I owe him money.
And hopefully that's that. There might be one more in here that we have to suffer through. I can't get a shower. I can't get a shower. Interesting artwork. Last one.
You asked me to talk about the SSV Normandy. The Normandy SR-1. As commander of the Tokyo, I was consulted on the Normandy's design and on board for her initial training exercises. The average person probably doesn't know that the Normandy was a joint project with the Taurians. Acting CO, Eli Xander, was no diplomat. She ran out of patience with Taurian posturing and politicking during construction. The chief architect of the Drive Corps, Octavio Tatum, and his team of Taurian engineers were in the CIC for final training exercises. Tempers flared when Xander pushed the limits of the stealth system, waiting to vent the IES well past what Tatum was comfortable with. I tried to calm the situation, but it still ended with the Taurian scientist in shackles and a human fistfight at Korra's den later.
Good old Korra's den.
When I first laid eyes on the Normandy, she was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Day after that training run, Admiral Wright found me on the bridge. She's yours, he said. Can't trust her to Xander. Send me a list of crew from the Tokyo you'd like, and prep for your first mission. Short command thanks to Saren. Still, one of the highlights of a long career.
Wow. The life and times of Anderson. Okay, we're gonna go find our friends. Where am I? The Normandy? Purchase party supplies, fizzy drinks and things. That's what, if I was having a party, what would I get? I'd probably get some fizzy drinks, I'd get some sweets, Haribo. Things along those lines. Javik. Is here somewhere. This is a whole new land. So what's all this about? These guys have guns or anything? Oh, don't really care for doing any of that.
We're happy to fulfill all your household needs.
What are you, a robot or something? Weirdo, okay.
Really? Why exactly?
It's a Mark II 2187 Black. Top speed is 650 clicks. Come on.
Top flight, very good, Top Gear.
Alright.
Is that Kai Leng? Who's saying that? This guy? Did you just lose every time? I don't win a chicken dinner. How do I get to Javik?
So I'm deployed to a hotspot on Novaria. My usual squad's on medical, so I'm stuck with any.
These guys friendly. Who would be chatting up one of these three? What's wrong with this chick? Okay, we're setting up some sort of party here. We're looking for Javik. He's the only person I want to invite, really.
So can we expect more Elkhorn Shakespeare from you?
Actually, I'm mounting a production of Macbeth with a new Krogan talent.
Is it Rex?
He brings a raw brutality to the stage that emphasizes the ruthless actions of his character.
If you want some action, the start of the streams where it all happened.
I like to think I have an eye for talent.
What are you looking at? Javik. Jav Dog. Probably my favourite guy. Second maybe to Rex.
Shore leave, Javik?
Here we go.
I have been asked to take part in a feat. I am told it is a great honor and will boost morale for the war.
Who says it will?
Commander Shepard, I didn't
This
realize
guy.
you were coming too. Perfect timing, perfect timing. You can play yourself.
What's going on here? Send in the clone.
Attention! The Prothean is on set. Someone tell the stunt double he's been demoted. We have the real Shepard now.
Sorry, mate.
All right, places everyone. Quickly, quickly. Cue the backdrop. Roll cameras. And action. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming. The urgent hour of doom, which we all urgently face, draws near. Urgently so.
Very urgent.
There is hope. The Council understands you recently found a Prothean in a refrigerator and defrosted him.
So are you guys just making this up, or what?
Of course not. A writer wrote it, so it must be true. You die now! Not yet! That line comes later!
Good old Vorch is very enthusiastic.
From further interruptions!
I believe I have been misinformed about the purpose of this vid.
Now then, O wise Prothean elder, what wisdom of the ages can you share with us?
Salarian kidney is best served at room temperature. It is even better when the Salarian is still alive. The fear adds spice.
Prothean don't like you!
Did someone say Prothean? This one is familiar with enkindling. This one has enkindled multiple females across the galaxy.
What does that mean?
Blasto, about time you showed up. The galaxy is under attack by Reapers. If only someone had warned us about them years ago.
This one tried. This one was ignored. This one's efforts fell on obstructed auditory.
Actually that was me. Sovereign, Saren, you might have heard of them?
Yes, and Blasto here destroyed half the Citadel, putting them down. But even he's just one Hanar.
And now we've asked Commander Shepard and his Prothean partner here to assist.
This one did not read that far into the script. This one does not share top billing.
Wait, what? But it's Blasto 7. Blasto goes to war? Think of the children.
In my cycle, your kind were nothing more than appetizers. Would you prefer to be boiled or fried?
Prothean don't like you.
Very good, Vulture.
This one has found his motivation. Very well. Commander Shepard and
I wasn't really expecting this to last that long, to be honest.
welcome to the Spectre Club.
You know what, Blasto? I think you're just a big, stupid jellyfish. How did you become a Spectre?
I am not just a Spectre. I am an Ultra Spectre Elite 7000 Deluxe, now with less recoil and faster load time.
Where is the airlock so I may throw you out of it?
We don't have a prop for that. Cue the sound effects. Change the backdrop.
Look! It's Sovereign half-brother Sluggard!
Sluggard. Very good.
Payback.
Cue the stunt double.
This is ridiculous.
Say your line. You'll die now. Oh no! The Vorcha Counselor is indoctrinated.
This one is the hero of the Citadel. This one has an incendiary projectile with the Counselor's name on it. Fortunately...
This one is the hero of the Citadel. I'll handle it.
This one insists.
This one doesn't care.
Shepard, you're embarrassing yourself.
Frozen in the refrigerator.
I think you might have just killed that guy.
Go now, Commander.
Strike the set. Telcasting will need a new Vorcha. Prepare for Blasto 8. Blasto cures the genophage.
Blasto's getting a lot of credit here. Blasto, could bring him into our squad. So what? So how do I invite Javik to the party?
With the production of Francis Kidd's all L400 coming to a close, I am now awaiting sincere request. If you know any good agents, please send them my way. Tragically, I am dead for HQ. Wretched Queen, and you that look pale and tremble at this chance, that are but mute or audience to this act, had I left time. As this fell sergeant, death restricted his arrest. Oh, I could tell you, but let it be. Tragically, Horatio, I am dead. Thou knowest. Report me and my cause a right to be unsatisfied.
Come on in. Might be your lucky day.
Is there anyone in here now? I was led to believe that Kasumi would be about somewhere.
My gambling addiction has devoured my life.
Hey, how's Shorley treating you? Good. The break was nice. We've been fighting Reaper-controlled Geth.
Oh, that's brutal.
I know, right? Why did I even bother equipping us with barriers against those guys?
Hey, at least you can get your barriers back up if you charge someone.
That was a strange conversation.
No hustlers at my table. Fair warning.
Place your bets.
10% of our proceeds go to the war effort.
What can I get for you?
Wait for Joker. Wait for Joker. For some reason.
I was here when Cerberus attacked, and I don't remember seeing you.
What are you chatting up this chick
I caught
for?
a glimpse of Commander Shepard fighting over by the elevator bay, though.
Well, yeah, Shepard was protecting the Council, but I had my own problems to deal with. You see, I was down by the docking bay near CSEC headquarters.
She has a face only a mother could love, really.
Ha-ha! Commander Shepard is chasing the Council! This is our chance!
Oh shit! Cerberus!
Ha ha ha! It's Joker! He can barely walk! How's he
What's wrong with Joker here?
Like this. It's joking time.
Very good.
Oh, we were fools to underestimate Joker, oh
This is really weird.
That's right. You just landed on
This
the
is
island
what is
of
going on
Dr.
here.
B.
45 minutes of this. This is a strange DLC, isn't it?
And that's pretty much how it happened. Which is why you should comp my drinks.
It's sort of like they've just decided to try and go down a comedy route or something.
I barely believe what they're saying about Shepard.
You?
I don't think so.
Okay, trying not to be offended there. Look, if Shepard were here...
Joker's telling the truth.
Shepard! Hi!
I'm Commander Shepard, and I'll vouch for my pilot. Jeff Moreau is a hero. Everyone in this room owes him their lives, myself included.
This is a bit serious, Shepard.
I'm so sorry, Commander. I had no idea. Drinks are on me, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Commander.
You can pay me back later. What should we do first?
Weren't you the bartender a second ago? Now where is Kasumi? Samara? Miranda?
So who's this patriarch person you keep going on about?
What? You never heard of Mighty Patriarch?
Come on in. It'd be your lucky day.
Where am I? Where am I now?
New player. New player.
Looks exactly the same as the others.
You look lucky.
I don't know what's going on here, gang.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Armax Arsenal Arena. Armax Arsenal and the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board have registered you for a complimentary competitor's pass. You may start a match by going downstairs and selecting simulator options. When you are ready, enter the locker room.
Okay.
The next match will be starting soon. Good luck to the competitors. Competitors, remember to redeem your winnings at the Armax Arena store.
What's this?
In the main lobby.
What is this? What's going on here?
Waiting for the next match to start? Visit the concession stand in the main lobby for a wide variety of refreshments.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. Combat simulator. I'm sorry guys, this is probably a really boring stream. I could have nearly completed the game probably if I'd just gone for it. How long does this go on for? Does this go on until I die, or what? This is... This is a bit boring, gang. How do we get out of this? Who's doing that? Why these guys not killed me yet? I'm not even trying to take cover. How do you exit? Final round, okay. Thank goodness. Down already? Javik? I'm in trouble. Oh my days, where did you come from? Maybe I can't actually die here. Is that what they're telling me? Javik's going down a lot here. I mustn't be able to die. Sorry, Javik.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by the Alliance News Network. Your galaxy, your news.
Oh, thank goodness we can get out. We're not doing that again. We're not doing that again. I thought there was more people to chat to. Arya, Bray, Bailey, Captain Bailey, good man, Balavon, don't know who that is, Shepard, Al-Jalani, thank goodness we're better than Al-Jalani, that would have been embarrassing. Citadel Party. So once we finish this, it's all guns blazing to the end, I think. So that's exciting. More exciting than... I'm confused, man. I'm confused. Where's Miranda? Where's my other friends?
You have received a new message.
Where is it? Arcade on the main level. Liara, where is she? Meet in your quarters. Is that my house or is that the Normandy? No, we've done that. So where's the messages that were from other people? Or did I choose to meet? Can uninvite these guys? Yeah, obviously want to invite Grant. She's going to invite everybody. Yeah, I'll invite Jacob, come on. Can't have... Yes. Why does it keep taking me up? Just invite all. Ah, now the party started.
What sort of party are you hoping to have tonight, Commander? I could set things up for quiet conversation, or would you prefer a more energetic evening?
Not ready yet.
Still need to get ready and rethink the guest list.
Of course, Commander. Please let me know when you're ready to begin preparations for your guests.
I just have to go find Jacob or something now. Did I choose Javik over other people? Is that what happened? The other people just disappeared once I picked Javik. It's pretty irritating to have to come back here every time I meet somebody. Jacob's at the Castle Arcade. There were definitely more people I could have seen. I saw Joker, to be fair. How do we get to this castle arcade?
The real difficulty, of course.
Hey, Shepard, over here. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you. What's up?
What's up, Jacob?
For a little Aradar. You?
Exactly. Same thing.
Hey, Jacob, I'm out of credits.
What's going on here? These children or something,
Parents
Jacob?
are MIA. Volunteered to take them on for the weekend, get their minds off things.
Jacob's
What about
too
us?
good, man. That's what's annoying.
With our names on it.
I'm in.
Let's do it.
Great.
There's no warmth or anything though. He just like does these things that are nice, but he's not nice about it or something. I don't know. Don't know how to explain it. What's this? A boxing game or something?
Game of skill.
Now, Shepard, I'll try not to embarrass you.
Really? Trash talk? And shattered Ezo?
Hell yeah, my pride is on the line. Also, these kids look up to me, so I have to take you down.
You're gonna take me down? I don't think so.
Well, step up, Shepard. Although it might be tough not having your squad to carry you.
You're on.
No pressure, Shepard. These people already idolize you. So when you choke, it won't matter.
You're crowding me.
Crowd me.
My bad. Stand back, everyone. Shepard needs extra room to make the magic happen.
Ready?
Why is Jacob being nasty now? Is this banter or is this a little bit of tension here? So what are we doing?
Glad none of your friends are here to see your humiliation.
Yes! That all you got? That all you got?
Come on.
Am I winning here or what's happening? What is happening here? Why is am I the blue?
Pain you feel is me kicking your ass.
Well, neither of us have heads.
Oh, killed it!
Yeah, Jacob wins.
Dang!
Rob.
How did I win?
Robbed, I tell you.
Nah, you probably let me win. Come on, Shepard. Let's grab some food.
I don't know what happened there. I'm pretty sure I blew his head off and then somehow they both ended. That was weird. I don't know what's going on. This is something else. Where's Jacob gone? I thought we were going for food.
Welcome to Castle Arcade.
Stay out of trouble.
Take that. I think this one's broken.
What is this? What am I trying to do here? Blast on these things.
Enemies approaching.
I don't know what I'm trying to do here, gang. Am I? I don't know what I'm blasting this thing. I thought it said 3 seconds to go. Just blasting everything, just blast off.
Stay alert. Enemies approaching. Stay alert.
How do we get out of this? How do we get out of this?
Enemies approaching. Miss. Congratulations.
Is it? Because it looks like Bailey and Mouse have done a lot better.
Come on, what do you mean that missed?
What will you win? Congratulations, you could win.
Where's the rest of the gang?
Good night.
Back out here.
So there I was, taking cover behind a table in the middle of this sorry monastery. Scion on my right side.
Come on in. Might be your lucky day. Come on in. Might be your lucky day.
Back in the casino.
Good luck and good evening.
Oh my days. This is very confusing.
I had this perfect spot. Long sight lines, good cover, no way to get flanked.
Where are all my friends? Wait, there's a rapid travel. Normandy Dock. So maybe people are actually just in the Citadel, they aren't in that zone. I don't know, man. Bailey, can we invite him? Jacob? No, that's not... No. That's not right. That's not right. Back to the Silver Sun Strip. Just have to keep going back to the apartment, it seems. So that's a shame. A little bit boring. Nobody really wants to watch this, I don't think. So then where's Colliite been? Where's Colliite gone? But there's no way of responding to these. So what is the point in that? I don't understand this. Don't understand this at all. Don't understand this at all. Don't want to miss out on any dialogue or anything. Getting some cool scenes here. We've got a cool scene with Javik, we've got a cool scene with Joker, got a cool scene with Jacob. So where's Caden? There's nobody here. Have I glitched out or something? There's no... It just doesn't make any sense, man. What? Open the terminal. Okay, obviously I'm duffing something here. So maybe I've ignored their messages or something, I don't know. I'm gonna give up pretty soon. Just Google the scenes that we've missed. Invite up. Okay. Sure, we'll invite Tally up. Tally home.
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind. You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Did.
What? You've never? How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
Okay. Does Tally think... Is this some sort of romance scene? Because I don't think I've really gone down that line. This is ridiculous. I love that you love this.
So you've watched this a lot, huh?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover. Kila. So many feelings.
Yeah, it's, yeah. Definitely.
When this is done, I'll send you links to extranet sites with some captioned animations.
I want you to see behind this mask. I want you to see who I truly
am. Do they ever reveal her face?
She had an infection for 3 weeks after filming this scene.
Very good. Classic Quarians. Always sick about stuff. Thank goodness for that. I was worried there something was going to happen between Shepard and Tally. Just do them one at a time. Invite Miranda over now. Calm down, Shepard. Don't get too excited here.
Miranda, good to see you. How do you like the place?
Not a part of town I'd normally associate you with, Shepard. I like it.
It's a nice apartment.
Fix me something while you're back there, would you?
Don't be so bossy.
I've got just the thing. So what brings you back?
You invited
I was
her.
hearing some confusing reports. Sounded like you had lost your mind.
No doubt. My communications were hacked, among other things. I'm sure the news had a field day.
It did. So, a clone?
Yeah, saw it myself. Did you know anything about this?
Just rumors. Nothing really caught my attention. But about this Brooks.
Heard anything?
Not as Brooks, but as Hope Lilium. Another lie, certainly. When the collectors showed up, she put together the dossiers on your crew for the elusive man. Never paid her much mind. Interesting. My focus at the time was bringing you back. We needed the real Shepard, not some cheap knockoff. I mean, really. A clone?
Yes. Hard to imagine.
I'm not sure the galaxy could survive two Shepards. Think of the property damage.
See you later, Miranda.
Oh, they shut down my favorite sushi place.
Everybody's rhyming on about this dang sushi place.
Shepard, you didn't.
I did. Fell right through the fish tank.
How did you
Are
manage?
they trying to make Shepard out to be some sort of clumsy klutz? He's the savior of the galaxy.
Exploded. Hey, it was the clone's plan, not mine.
Blowing up a fish tank shouldn't be part of anyone's plan. Although executing marine life seems to be some sort of hobby with you. No wonder your clone couldn't resist.
It was the first step in taking over my whole life. We stopped it.
Good thing, but why did it want your life? Why would anyone? All that running, jumping, gunfire. It's crazy.
I like it that way.
I'd describe it as engaging rather than dangerous.
I'll drink to that.
Trust me, I know all this isn't normal.
Speaking of trust, with all this clone business, how do I know you're the real Shepard?
I don't know. You just do.
Do I? That's the trouble with clones. You can never be sure.
What's she getting at here?
You rebuilt me from almost nothing. Did you recognize your own handiwork?
It's not as if I carved my initials in the corner.
Well, clone or not, I'm the only Shepard left.
Good point. I guess I'm stuck with you.
You're not really stuck with me, Miranda, because I think I'm just gonna... I don't think you're part of the gang really anymore. You're sort of just like a side player. That's frightening. Liara? Saving Caden for last.
Greetings, Commander.
Shepard.
I didn't know you could play.
Actually, this is the only song I know.
Why's that?
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
That's me.
You couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard.
It's not great now, it's pretty childish to be honest.
The person who taught me that song was a friend. I spent so much
What
time
happened to her
chasing
friend that
down
we
lies.
rescued?
Sometimes I
Farron,
forget
or whatever he was called.
there are things
Where'd he
to
go?
learn by doing nothing. By just spending time with the people you care about.
What have you learned from me?
I
How to be a complete
suppose how
psychopath.
to get myself into life-threatening situations on a daily basis.
I am a good teacher.
The best. Well, I should probably go. I have reports to look over.
Take a break, Liara.
But first, why don't you teach me that song?
No, please, no. Blah.
This place is nice.
Shall I transfer over your reports so that you might
Nobody else decided to just stay.
Thank you, Glyph, can you copy that song to my personal files on the Normandy?
Oh, for goodness sake, now you've taken this far too seriously. It's just trying to be nice. Just trying to be nice.
Shepard.
Nobody else is. Miranda's not sprawled out on the bed up the stairs or something, is she? Who's up next? Hopefully it's Coleite. Yes. Ah, Edie's last. That's good. She'll pick things back up after Caden. Oh no, Thane.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Kreos. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways.
Whole gang's
the
there.
Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms, and others as a father devoted to his son. Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through worn-torn streets to reach me because he knew I needed help. You all know the results of that day. An assassin, a professional criminal, gave his life for his galaxy. And now he can rest. Would anyone else like to speak?
Not you, Joker, please.
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered
This is a bit
everything,
morose, isn't it?
even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
That's Bailey.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away
She
from
is a
death.
psychopath.
Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why I am here.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few...
What the heck is Edie talking about?
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill
Kelly
us
got
all
turned
with a
into
ball.
soup. We didn't hold a memorial for
After you
her.
got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Coleite, do you,
Joker, don't put his son on the spot.
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, will be here.
Have we invited him to the party? Because he
Like people are
probably
starting to
needs
clear
it.
out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
I'm doing what I could. It doesn't feel good. Why is that the
I
Paragon
don't know if I'll
option?
be as philosophical about it. It's still kind of raw.
I understand. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the counselor.
But what?
She is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding.
Very
if
good.
anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Keppel's syndrome, it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
Shepard, come on, that's always your answer for everything.
Counselor Ashiel could use some good press right now. This is the right time for such a favor. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
Well, thanks, Colliite. Great. Got some more sad emails to look at. Liara's gone. She was like, no, I'm not hanging around for these. Should be checking messages up the stairs.
Shepard, I suppose I should thank you for my freedom. Leaving the Normandy was the right decision. It was saddening to see our crew go their separate ways. But it is better than answering questions in an Alliance interrogation room. I hope this message finds you well. As for me, I have moved into an apartment on the Citadel not far from Kolyat. I think the first attack I had frightened him. I will spare you the details. It seemed very dramatic at the time. But in comparison to the Omega Relay, it was a child's game. In any case, good luck getting the Alliance to listen to you. Let's keep in touch.
Oh golly, we didn't keep in... Well, we did. I went and saw him about 5 times. He just said the same thing to me every time.
If you sent a message back, I didn't get it. I suppose communications from someone of my reputation would be restricted. The irony is, I am a danger to no one these days. I am even paying taxes on my investments. I can't expect Kolyat to do so if I don't. He is doing better. He has no significant other, and he is temperamental. But he is employed and staying out of crime. I can tell he is serious about changing. It has cost him more than a few friends. Send something back if you can, Shepard. I can only learn so much from news reports about you. I have tried a false identity to try to get this message through to you. We'll see if it works. I have good news and bad. The good news is that Kolyat and I took a few days to visit Earth.
Light the shade of her eyes. Shrill sound of chirping stops. I scan the ground.
Why do we need this?
Bodies locked by claws.
Excuse me. As I was saying, we saw a beautiful sunset in New Mexico, and a scorpion eating a cricket. I wish you could have joined us. The bad news is, I fainted and struck my head. Kolyat has convinced me to stay at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. I will be there from now on. I still don't want to die in a hospital, but it's where the doctors are. And Kolyat. I love him. That means I must...
He's got nothing covering his chest.
Goodbye, Shepard. Let me say that now, in case I cannot later.
He got to say goodbye. So that was nice. And why is Liara? She didn't want to take part in the memorial. She hated Thane or something. So she wasn't part of the gang. Thane was there. The K-Dog.
Hey, Shepard, I'm starving. What do you got?
We're heading out, Caden.
I'm so tired of Apollos. I'm gonna cook.
Oh, no. Really?
Come on.
You want me to sit there and watch you cook?
You're not watching me cook. You're helping me drink beer. Now sit your ass down.
Okay, Caden.
What are we having?
A couple of
Canadian
steaks.
Delicacy of some sort?
Canadian.
Sure. Exactly. We have, beef, we have bacon, we have beer. The foods of my people. Wish me luck.
It's better not
This
suck.
food poisons me. I'll have you sorting widgets with Adams for a month.
Noted.
Plus, I'll kick your ass.
Relax. It's gonna be great.
Guess we'll find out. So, remember how I saved the Citadel? And then, well, you weren't there. I survived a suicide mission? All these close calls I've had, only to be taken out by dinner.
Has he got...
Can it at least be quick and painless?
Funny. And you think I hauled your butt out of the fire all those times just to poison you here now?
I just took down my clone. I gotta figure anything's possible.
Huh.
Do we have hot sauce?
Savage Shepherd.
That was great.
Still waiting for the botulism to kick in.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
I'm
Actually,
kidding, it was
pretty
nice.
good. I'm impressed.
Don't want to be too harsh to Caden, to be fair.
I'm an enigma. I've got skills.
Caden, you're a weird boy. I wish I'd kicked you down
fist
again.
fight, me and James, I'd win, right?
I don't think so, Caden.
What if I
James.
fought dirty?
James is a big unit. Just very, very big traps. Where's James? How come I haven't been chatting to him? Who else is there to see?
Shepard, I thought we could experience an afternoon of acquiring material possessions for our associates.
Shopping? I guess we could. Did you have a place in mind?
Physical proximity is unnecessary. The extranet provides a greater variety of services while retaining entertainment value. Jeff has lent me his credit chit on the condition that I enjoy myself and, quote, live it up like a girly girl.
You don't have money of your own?
I am not formally employed. I have no legal standing in Citadel space. I could turn to crime, but that would look bad on a resume.
We'll get you your own funds sometime. But today, what's first?
I believe Jeff would be surprised and pleased if I got him a gift. What would you recommend?
Something you both
Start with
like.
something both of you can enjoy. What do you do together?
We interact most closely when we are flying. It occurs to me that he does not have a sky car for traveling around the Presidium. Here, the 2187 Blackout has a top speed of 650 kilometers per hour, making it the most powerful sports sky car in its class.
That sounds like it'll get Joker's blood pumping.
5-year warranty? Replacement parts?
No, wait!
I fail to see what is wrong.
When you buy someone a present, it's best not to bankrupt them. You want to rent.
I see. Perhaps for a day or a weekend, then.
Who's next?
You are. Close your eyes.
Edie, that's not right.
Are we getting married?
No. There is a jeweler on the Citadel who produces these. They're made from metals from each council homeworld. Each metal compounds with the last, making the rings stronger. He calls them victory rings. Due to material shortages, only a few exist.
Rare is nice. Unique is better.
Are you valuing me?
It's the thought that counts. And you had a good one.
I have heard that expression. That's why I recorded a resonance map of my quantum bit arrays when I had the idea. If you read my extensive log files and extrapolate from my nitrogen vacancy centers, you can visualize the thought precisely.
That's a long way for a joke, Edie.
Did I have you for a few seconds there?
Not even close. Who's next?
I was thinking of something for Liara.
Okay, well thank goodness that's over. That was a bit of a dud one, to be honest, Edie. Okay, back to the casino, see if we can find Kasumi or Rex. Apparently he's there as well. There's a lot of back and forth and stuff here, to be honest. Don't even know if we're going to get this party done before bed.
I just don't see what the point is.
Welcome to Silver Coast Casino.
What should we do first?
Wait for Rex. Rex Quando.
Rex? What are you doing here?
Escaping. Ever since we cured the genophage, it's been nothing but work.
Council been riding you?
No.
Not those hijacked shit slingers. No, it's the female shepherd. Now that they're fertile again. I haven't slept in I don't know how long.
Can I get you two anything?
2 more drinks. And another bag of ice.
Considering everything we've been through, I can think of worse positions to be in.
Trust me, I've been in every position in the past.
Gracious Rex, don't want to think about that. You big slug
Here are
creature.
your drinks. And a bag of ice.
She's not happy about anything really.
I thought Morden's procedure was painful. Oh well. Shit, Shepard. We sure have been through it, haven't we?
Still going through it.
True. Well, here's to us. And then going through it.
I'll drink to that.
Barbal! It means victory or death, roughly.
Ah, but you can't die, Rex. You've got a family now. A really big family.
Ah! More ice!
Bit of everything. Surface humans, one Drell who's really annoying. Live Baron race starts.
No access. Beat it.
Place your bets.
Quasar. Okay, I think I lost. Can't really remember how it plays. I think it's basically blackjack.
No hustlers at my table. Fair warning. Please do not touch the waterfall.
It's not a waterfall.
The fountain is decorative. Do not touch. Come on, Black. Fine. You know what? It's a Hanar urinal. Knock yourself out. Please do not touch the waterfall. The fountain is decorative. Do not touch.
Okay, this is frozen. So I don't know what's happened here, gang. Can anyone hear me? This is a shame. It's frozen, gang. The game has frozen, but the stream has not. Is that what we're telling me? This is... What a strange device. Does anyone ever get Reddit to just doesn't load sometimes? Left side of the counter. Oh, we're done here. We've been done in.